There you go. He has a hot dog and move on.
Orianna.
No mirror matches. Interesting choice from Optimus.
Yeah, there's still, so for people that did not actually get to see IWCA, there was an interesting Orianna build in there. So usually when you have these matchups that break down a level 6 into a clear advantage for one player, you would say that the all-in timing is either level 4 or 5. For the Olaf, it was 5 previous game. I think the Draven might have a window at 4. Two points into Axe, 1 W to speed up, 1 E to kind of displace Orianna in the position. Because again, BeBe doesn't have a way to kind of get out of the E either if he gets knocked kind of forward.
It's just so hard for Optimus in this matchup because BeBe obviously running a second defensive summoner, kind of knowing that as well. So when that all-in will happen, Optimus has to be so sure that he can actually take down BeBe. Otherwise, he's going to face like the barrier and the exhaust. BeBe's going to shield himself and then just walk out. And then wait for level 6 where he can very easily shockwave onto Optimus.
This is definitely the build that we've seen before. It's the shield start on BeBe, repetitive auto attacks, only gonna get stronger over time. Yeah. And that's why it speaks at the level 4 all-in as well, because level 5, there is that extra point, giving more armor.
And that's really the thing, like early game, ranking up skills is just like best power spikes you can possibly get until we talk about things like BF Sword. It's so important just getting that extra skill. It's often, you know, 40, 50 like extra damage or 30 extra damage on certain things.
Yeah, Optimus didn't really control the direction of his axes well enough, so he dropped 1 CS.
Yeah, the only advantage he got from like level 1 was he got the first hit onto BeBe.
Oh, he dropped like 3 CS in total.
But that's been even out. BeBe loses some CS on the tower.
Yeah, this is level 2, obviously 7 creep as usual. Level 2 onto Draven. Want to challenge, but there's no range to punish BeBe there.
No, and the thing about Orianna and this build they always go for, the one we saw at IWCA was Emax and then W, and you just sped up yourself and you started like auto-attacking a little bit. BeBe in this one has actually picked command attack, the Q right now, so he's looking to fire the ball away and then pull it back. He actually didn't do it here. Yeah, ball first and pull back for shield, but he wanted the instant shield for the auto-attack.
Unless he wants to, he might forget about it, unless he just wants to move the ball again later on for more damage. Or he just wants the mana to pick it up if he thinks the pass back damage isn't worth the mana he spent.
Yeah, Optimus in good position here to get that relic. Very, very important, especially against like a mage who does use quite a lot of mana. Good trade from Optimus.
He's committing.
There's still barrier, He's on the tower, one more hit. He got baited! He got baited so hard, Optimus! He's running away, he has the wall odds, he will get the relic. BeBe saved the barrier again. We've seen this before. You save it for such a long time and then you just use it on the tower.
Yeah, you obviously want to shield early, then bait the barrier, and then get the second shield if you can. We saw the mechanic of the pass-through damage as well. BeBe staying really calm right there, knowing that he can fire back with that barrier.
And that's the thing we talked about before, you know, how hard it is for Draven to like all in because it's barrier, it's a shield, it's an exhaust, like it's so many defensive tools you have to power through when there could be minions hitting you, you're taking some auto-attack trades back, and you don't want to step on the tower.
And obviously this command attack will help ever so slightly to help you push as well, since it is an AoE effect. BeBe is pretty low on mana, so definitely wants to conserve it for the best moment possible. Optimus is relentlessly pushed. If he ever gets the push turned around, it is over for him, because then BeBe can control until level 6 here.
And now we also have to remember, barrier is the summoner spell with like the lowest cooldown. It's 180 seconds. Where exhaust is 210. So BeBe will get his barrier before Optimus gets his summoners, making that window Optimus maybe could have had for all-inning when he gets his summoners back, basically non-existent.
Yeah, and look at BeBe, when he doesn't need to pick up the ball, he doesn't snap it back immediately. He's comfortably farming as well. Optimus looks like he has missed his window for the all-in on level 4/5. So he'll likely have to base eventually.
Yeah.
Keeping the creeps out of the tower, because we talked about it earlier, it is very hard to CS under that turret.
Exactly. Good position from BeBe here, just kind of tanking the minions for like one hit only just to stop them in the middle. And then his own minion shows up and kind of blocks them from moving further.
Helps you bounce the wave as well. That's what BeBe is looking for. Any mistake from Optimus in terms of wave positioning, getting the wave to bounce. So that's why he's continuously auto-attacking these creeps. Just wants to get rid of that wave ASAP, hoping that eventually, if he trades a little bit with Optimus as well, on the good moments, that the next wave arrives much sooner.
Trade again here from Optimus, and he kind of needs some of these trades, but you notice how BeBe is not even using his W, because it's technically a waste of mana for the small amount of damage it deals. He has 2 ranks in Q and 2 ranks in E, so he just like Qs forward, pulls it back with the E, and then he just starts auto-attacking. He's waiting for level 6 right now. There's no way for Draven to dodge a shockwave, meaning BeBe can decide when to engage.
I mean, at this point, level 6 seems to arrive before Summers come up. Should Optimus then not just base? Honestly, pick up the Null Magic. I think that's what he's doing exactly. He knows, like, the level 6 is coming.
Oh, BeBe actually sending
They're
in
one
the
creep
ball,
off, guys.
not pulling it back, so gets 1 minute. That's 6 for Optimus. He knows that BeBe will hit level 6 as well. And he just wants to get
wave clear.
He wants to get out of there. He knows he can get all in. Doesn't want to risk it.
Oh, BeBe could leave this on a freeze and just base. Because this is a matchup where you can actually punish with freeze.
Like he's disagreeing. Maybe he needs like just a little bit of extra gold for his
Yeah,
back.
so he wanted the cannon. He didn't want to lose that. This won't freeze, but it'll softly position the wave here, allowing for a bounce. Because now Orianna, once she gets a bit more damage as well on the base of those spells, that's why putting extra points in Q helps you with the shove. But it's all out. Bought every sword in the store. Basically walked in. Optimus, give me all the blades you have here.
He needs just all-in damage. His summoners are ready. He knows what's going to happen if he just keeps playing this like very slow game. BeBe does have attack speed boots here.
Is that worth it? In terms of like cost efficiency?
They did obviously get buffed a few patches ago, and they are actually a fine like item on its own for just pure attack speed. Also, if he does feel like the extra mobility can help him kind of decide if he needs to back away from a fight.
That's definitely true.
Definitely just value though getting the attack speed first of all. No AP damage or anything from BeBe. It's all focused on auto attacking right now.
But look at the ball zone right now. This game has changed from a kind of you can't hit me because I have the ball on me to please be careful if you walk around. Mind the ball really. BeBe snaps it back the second he goes into trade positions again. Look at Optimus. He could keep trading, but he knows if he pulls the trigger there, he's gonna get ulted, and that's a zone. This is slowly turning into a kind of CS game where BeBe has to lead because he has much more zone impact.
Exactly, and that's one really important thing. Like when you play these things that has like skill shots that can like CC and hit, if you just keep them ready, like don't just use them blindly or crazy. Like if you just keep them ready, you can actually just bait the other guy. But they're all in, Crepo.
Going in here, Draven ulti. BeBe needs to reset badly.
Oh, Optimus not chasing because he was also slowed down. Gets the speed up. He needs to shockwave.
That was so close to missing. That's the saving grace here for BeBe. He now needs to levy this into a push. Needs the minions to help him because if there's 6-7 creeps here and a brush, then he can just do that. And that's what BeBe is doing right there. He does not want to yield.
Pushes it out here. Use both summoners on both sides. There's a defensive shockwave from BeBe. Obviously doesn't deal that much damage. Let's trade another small trade. But yeah, it's really hard for BeBe to like take down Optimus in time, and the CS is 61 to
because he gave it over.
Right
with this play, he gave a CS lead again, and that changes the entire scope of things. It doesn't matter what the lead is if it's just a single CS. Really good recovery from Optimus here, and we can question those boots too. Imagine if they were just funneled into either AP or just raw damage on your auto attacks from the Orianna.
I think definitely BeBe was aiming to kind of win on 100 CS. Because again, what you saw, what we talked a little bit about before, like he kept the shockwave just ready.
Because of the implication.
Yeah, exactly because of the implication. Like Optimus knew, if I do step forward, he can shockwave me. So just kept it there, didn't want to use it for damage or anything. No trade from Optimus though. Does have a cannon hitting him as well.
Good cycling on the axis here. BeBe's out of mana here. And this is actually what Optimus wants right now. Because the second this Orianna is out of mana, you're just comparing AD. He's pushed under the turret. Really good chokehold right now from Optimus.
Yeah, and he's also able to get these relics. Right, he knew he had one behind him. He could use some mana, use some HP, go back and pick it up.
This is where if you're BeBe, you just back, you get any item you want, and you're looking for an all-in under 20 CS, and that's a bad base timing right here. Or a bad base location, rather. Because again, now you're still going to lose on CS, but the gap is closing. Now you only have 20 CS left to make a play.
Yeah, you're the one who needs to all-in now, and you're against the guy with double door.
You need mana, just base. There's no way he's going to get the victory on CS. He just has to go.
Not the same place, dude.
He's looking for a QR combo.
Maybe he's trying to bait it up.
Yeah, he's literally baiting QR under turret. That's it. It's 100.
I don't think he has mana for it.
135.
He just used all his mana on the shield now, so he's out of mana. There's no relic, and if it spawns, Optimus can pick it up because he's already positioned right next to it. BeBe, you're running out of time.
I mean, he's running out of options. He should have probably based farther back on the turret and looked for an all-in at this point. Because right now, Optimus is just controlling it slowly.
Oh, he's in tower. He's going for an all-in. That is so risky. You just had the entire game in the bag. You were winning.
65 mana right now.
All right, BeBe's going back now. Barrier is ready very soon for BeBe. No summoners for Optimus the next like 30 seconds. but we're getting very close to our first 100 CS game. That's 3 minions here for Optimus, so he goes on to 90.
So he needs to get 10 out of the next 2 waves. It's not a cannon wave. I think they spawn every 3 waves.
Well, remember also with the Draven, you can just ulti straight down the lane
that's true.
and at least get the caster minions once he picks up this full wave here. BeBe is going full tank now.
You picked up mana. When there's 10 creeps left, can you deplete your mana bar in time? He's going for a soft freeze here. Rearrange the creeps, but it kind of failed. He wanted them to...
He wants one of those melees to buy.
relics.
All right, that's
Optimus is kind of
more swords. You know, why not? Get more swords. Get the
Elixir as well.
potion as well. Elixir from Optimus. He's ready.
Elixir of Wrath right there. So he's ready for the showdown.
I'm not sure that was even worth it because he actually ended up staying much longer and could have lost like one. This can come down to like so few CS in difference, but
remember the fish show, Draven can always ulti down the lane. I heard a wise man tell me that one time.
and there is enough minions here with all the casters as well. All hitting once more time. They're going for it.
Optimus dropping low, but
Oh, BeBe!
just not enough damage.
No, he knew he had to try and all in it because there were 6 caster minions, 3 melee minions for Optimus. He would just need to like the Draven matchup. Optimus actually played some of the trades, especially later on, pretty well.
Yeah, he knew at this point, like,
Yeah, you have to try. There's no other way you can win on CS at this point. Optimus with the elixir as well.
still goes back to that initial base though, and put the pressure there. Wonder if it would have been wiser with 30 creeps to play with. You could at least look for a more finer opportunity, maybe get some more minions to help you push on the enemy turret.
Yeah. I mean, it was also so hard with the build because if he started going for some AP damage now, it would be so minimal anyway.
Yeah, no magic pen in your runes either. It's all AD based.
You have Doran's Blades sitting there, you're maxing your E, so like you wouldn't really have any damage with AP.